Good morning and welcome to Tuesday's free racing tips video. Hope that you're all doing well today and had a decent enough Monday. It was a pretty poor one for us, to be honest. It seemed to be a really good day to be a bookmaker. There were some extraordinary results really, 25 to 1, 33 to 1 winners all over the show. Not many fancied runners doing the business, so a little bit frustrating, but it's been an excellent start to June and hopefully we can get right back on track today. Again, today's racing not the best in terms of quality, but we're just a week away from Royal Ascot, so you kind of take a few days that aren't perhaps quite as good because we've got 5 outstanding days coming up in a week's time. Racing from Salisbury, Fontwell, Southwell, Lingfield and Roscommon through this afternoon and this evening, so looking forward to the action as always. As I said, didn't really happen for us yesterday, but I'm sure we can bounce straight back. And we're going to get straight into our premium tip for today, which goes over the jumps at Southwell. They've got an evening National Hunt card there tonight, and it goes in the 5:20 there at Southwell. Our tip here is Less Time, currently a 7 to 4 shot. This horse is in good form at the moment, actually, and was just caught on the line last time out. I think can go one better here off just a £2 higher mark for John Joe O'Neill and Richie McClernand. Likely to be ridden handily, fairly positive tactics seem to work on this horse, let him bowl out in front, get a good sight at his fences. And I think could prove to be the best in this race. I actually think this horse will take all of the beating and can get those premium tips back to winning ways. Of course, we had 3 in a row, had a little bit of a dip yesterday, but hopefully we're straight back with a winner today. So today's premium tip, the 5:20 at Southwell for that one. Less Time, looking to do the business in those famous JP McManus colours as well. I think that 7 to 4 is a fair price, and it's a sort of market, I think there could be a strange kind of market where I wouldn't be surprised to see the horse backed into sort of 5 to 4, 11 to 8, but I also wouldn't be surprised to see it drift out to 2 to 1, 9 to 4, so do go with best odds guaranteed on that one. Today's Little Earner will go for that next. That goes at Salisbury. Probably the best meeting of the day at Salisbury. Usually you get some of the big names, some of the big trainers and jockeys there. And it's in the 3:25 where our Little Earner goes. And our tip here is Aussie Ruler. Now, as has been the case with Little Earners recently, this horse is being pretty well gambled, to be honest. It was a 10 to 1 shot last night and is now generally priced around about the 7 to 1 mark. You can find 8 to 1 in places, but they're very slim now, and some bookies are even short as 6 to 1 and 11 to 2, so do make sure you do some value hunting. 7 to 1 a general price. You probably, if you search a little bit, you will find 15 to 2 and perhaps 8 to 1, but yeah, good to see plenty of money coming for this Little Earner, who has had a few runs but does go into handicap company for the first time here, and despite some frustrating efforts in maidens, I think this horse could be off a good mark here, running off that mark of 70, and has a very good £7 claimer in the shape of Edward Greatrex on board. His talents were put on show on the biggest stage at Epsom over Derby weekend, of course. He gets the ride here, so this horse racing off a mark of 63 technically could be really well handicapped. The price last night was to be a little bit too big at 10 to 1. That's proven to be the case, but still 7 to 1, a decent each way price for a horse who does have talent and will enjoy stepping back to this 5 furlong trip. So Little Earner there, 3:25 at Salisbury, and yeah, hopefully that can go well. Our tip there, Aussie Ruler. Lucky 15, that's up for you guys on the site as always, freeracingtips.co.uk/today's tips. In terms of any big racing news or anything, we'll get to that probably a little bit later on in the week. It's not, as I said, there's not loads coming up this week in terms of big races on the Saturday because it's all about Royal Ascot. But as the week goes on, I'm sure we'll have more Royal Ascot news. But for now, thank you for watching today's video. Let's have plenty of winners. Speak to you later, and bye-bye.